Welcome back to another edition of the Voice of Reason Sports Podcast. This is the Marvelous one back again with Dale. What's good?
Yo, yo, what up, man? What's going on?
All right.
Season almost here. 1 week
Yes,
away.
1 week away. We got my main man C-Dam on the show. Damon representing the Commanders. What's good with you?
What's good? Thank you for having me, man. What's up, man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had
yeah,
to
we
bring you on to represent the Commanders, the local team. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
So you can get your sighting on it. It won't be a total outside bias on your squad.
Right.
Uh, so we can get somebody from each of the teams. We tried to bring them on.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. We try to get true fan representation here. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna slip up. Matter of fact, we slipped up before we started recording. I didn't call them the Redskins. So
Nah,
I'm gonna
he
do
do too. He do too. That's basically the
You're lucky I don't call
Commanders
them the
just
football
don't
team.
really roll off, you know?
I told you before. I like when it was the Washington football team. Bring it back to the football team. He like, nah, hell no. The team with no name.
Too generic. Too generic.
Right.
Yeah.
But before we go into our predictions, let our fans know we're doing the NFC East. We're going to be making our predictions. We're going to go through the schedule, make our calls for the season. As we said before, we have the right to make a change to our predictions if there's injuries or some crazy foolery that's going on with the teams. But before we get into that, right? Today's the day. Each team had to drop their teams down to the 53, 50. The first 53 is what I like to call them because tomorrow they're going to be picking up players off waivers and they're going to be cutting some of these players on the 53-man roster. But the
Mhm.
big thing that's coming out of New Orleans is that Spencer Rattler has been designated as QB1 for the Saints,
Yeah.
which I wanted. Look, I get it. I get it. We ain't gonna win very many games with him, but you know what? I need my rookie to sit down, see, get used to the speed of the NFL, and let Spencer go out there, take all the bumps and bruises, and then hopefully Shuck will be ready to get into the game. So that's what I'm
Mm.
waiting on.
Is
I'm
that what
happy
you're
with
really
it.
hoping for?
That, look, it ain't gonna be a pretty season. Okay,
So,
I
so
know it.
hold on. You're hoping that Rattler goes out there and does something,
I
hold
hope.
it down until Shuck comes in?
Well, I didn't want to. I don't want the rookie to go out there and get beat up and his confidence goes down. You know what I mean? He's still not ready. Let him sit back and learn. Let him sit back and watch Rattler. If Rattler
So
does
you
fine,
think there's a
does fine.
future with Shuck?
No, not really. I'll be honest with you. No, I, I
At
just
least you
don't.
honest.
I'm honest. I mean, this is the voice of reason. I can't. I'm not gonna lie
Yeah,
to
it's,
people out
it's
there.
definitely voice of reason.
Yeah,
If you said anything else, I had to say let's change the show. Let's change the show
for
name,
real,
dog. Let's
for
change
real.
it up.
Hell, I'm still surprised they took him in the second round. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so look, the best option was to go with Rattler. Rattler's got some experience. He played last season. Although he lost all 6 games that he started in, he's the best option considering the 3 quarterbacks that we had.
Man, don't even matter. Y'all gonna have Archie Manning in 2 years. I already gave you the script, the whole script for the next 2 years. I have Archie Manning in 2 years.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the story here. You heard it here first on Voice of Reese. Clip
That's
it
what I'm
up.
looking
Just let
forward
it
to.
show.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait till we get Arch. So
Yeah, 2 years. You got a long time to wait, but yeah, 2 years y'all gonna have Archie, and all the
okay,
excitement gonna come back. You gonna
I
have a
hope
Heisman
so.
Trophy. You gonna have a Heisman Trophy winner at quarterback for the
Hmm.
first time in how long? I think it might be the first time in your organization. Period.
Yeah, he hadn't had a first round draft pick at quarterback since
Wow.
Archie Manning 50 years ago, 1971. That was the last
Crazy.
quarterback we took in the first round.
Mm, that is
So
crazy.
that's insane. So it is what it is. All right. News coming out of Washington. Terry McLaurin got his money, right? Got his bag.
I was
They
shocked.
gave him top dollar. I mean, not the Tiffany top dollar, but they gave him top dollar.
Hey,
They gave him
cheers,
Rap
cheers
CD
to
Land money.
Terry.
Cheers to Terry. I
Cheers
mean,
to Terry. 3 years, 96 million.
30 million a year. I mean, you okay with
33
that?
million. Mm.
Not it's not my money. I know. I
That's a,
mean, I think he probably only plays 2 years. But we got to see what he looks like at the end of next season. That's going to determine it. I don't think it's a 1 year deal. I think it's certainly a 2 year deal, but I think they made it so that they can probably get out of it after 2 years.
Yeah,
probably so.
yeah. That's what most of them deals be like nowadays.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
how much was the guaranteed money? Because that's what really matters.
I didn't hear nothing about the guarantee.
I
So
believe it
you
was just 30 million, but I could be wrong.
okay?
If
Okay.
there was only something we could like go to kind of pull
I
up that
know.
and know like they could pull it up instantly. I
Right.
just
If there was like I don't
I
know,
just
like a
wish we had
search
something like
engine or something like that.
Yeah.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just wish we it was somebody invent that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Where you can just like type stuff in, like ask a question and get a
Exactly.
response back. That would be awesome.
Dog, you in my head. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm gonna try to invent that right after the show.
Well, you work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
think most of the details about the contract haven't really come out. Um, I think I was listening to the radio today and they were just saying that um, a lot of times they don't release the details, kind of not to show a winner or a loser. Um, the guy who won, he's happy anyway, right? So,
hmm
I guess
And they're
well,
calling this, yeah, they're calling this a 3 year extension, but they're not really giving up details on it. Just saying
yeah.
3 year
But
extension.
eventually they are going to have to file all of it and it is going to become public knowledge.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple more days.
Eventually, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
so,
Because they're gonna have to break that down. And that's depending on how they break it down and move the cap money and all that stuff.
well, I mean, the one
Yeah.
thing they hadn't said that it was fully guaranteed. So right then
No,
and there, tell me
I don't
that
see anything saying that.
right. Nothing saying that.
Yeah.
So that means it's probably a 2 year deal, right? He's got this year because it's an extension. You got this year that's currently under the current deal that he has, and then next year starts the extension, and that's probably the 30 million guaranteed or the 60 million probably for 2 years. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a good deal. I think a 3 year deal is a good deal for a player like him.
Okay, here we go. I found something in here. Okay, it says $30 million
Hmm.
signing bonus and an average salary of 32 million in 2025. And McLaurin will earn a base salary of 15,500,000 and roster bonus of 2,800,000 while carrying a cap hit of 25.5 million. So it looked like 30 million guaranteed is what it is, but what they end up doing is converting the
Yeah,
salary for next year into bonus and spreading
yeah.
that out like they've been doing lately.
I
You
I
know
don't
what
know
I'm
why
saying?
they make it a
So
big
this
deal
year he
about
gets
this
30 million.
because you're paying nothing for the quarterback. So right now you should be giving out big money to
Well,
all
they
the
can
players
afford
around
it.
him.
They can
Yeah,
they can afford it. They definitely afford it. But it's about overpaying. They didn't want to feel like they was overpaying for a player just because they could. But yeah, I mean, they can afford it. It ain't hurting them. They ain't got no
well,
major contracts out there for real.
well,
Well, he best to go out and catch 100 balls this year. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
he's gonna need a
The
hundred
quarterback
ball,
now.
100 catches and
Yeah,
at least 8 touchdowns. That's touchdown pretty much every other game. Um, to
yeah.
justify that contract. And they're gonna need to win. If they don't win, not this year coming
Mhm.
up, but the next year, for sure you probably see him either restructuring or
yeah.
going somewhere else.
Well, you
Yeah.
definitely don't want to hear my prediction then.
Uh-oh.
Well, before we get into the predictions, let's get an update from Dell on Michael Parsons. Is there any update on him?
Man, there's no real update on him. I mean, there's still all this posturing through the media. Man, he gonna be signed by Tuesday. Well, not Tuesday. Yeah, by Tuesday next week, he's gonna be signed.
Oh, is that
Right after
right?
Labor Day. Right after Labor Day. Because that's what Jerry does. That's what Jerry does. He stretches it out to the last minute. He did it with Dak. Everybody was thinking, "Oh, Dak won't be a free agent." They don't want him. If they want him, they would have signed him by now. Next thing you know, he's the highest paid person ever.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Did it with CD too. Took forever. Finally got him in there. You know, it's the same thing with Micah, and he already done told you he's not going anywhere. unless he doesn't play, he's not playing nowhere else.
Right,
So
right,
he's
I
going
mean,
to be
I
a
don't
Dallas
understand
Cowboy
what
if
the
he's not going to
discussion
play.
is about.
right.
Well, the
Right?
discussion is okay. So this is what Jerry said. And this is out of Jerry's mouth. Jerry said that him and Micah were having a conversation about the contracts and stuff like that, and basically going back and forth. He gave him a contract that gave him the biggest guaranteed money of any defensive player ever. Any non quarterback, not even this
Mhm.
defensive player, but the biggest guarantee of any non quarterback ever. And what he said was Micah agreed to it, and I believe that part because Micah said something in public, said, "Hey, can I at least wait till my attorney's there, or wait till my agent's there?" You know what I'm saying? Like negotiating without my agent is not right. But you did. That's what you did, though.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, the agent does what you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? They work for you, not the other way around. So they agreed to that, to the terms, and then the agent got the deal, said, "Nah, I don't like this deal. Something up with this deal. Nah, man, turn that back in. We ain't taking that deal." And then he convinced Micah that the deal was kind of messed up or somewhere, or somehow Jerry's trying to take advantage of him. So then they turned the deal down. Jerry was mad because he like, "Hey, I thought you liked what you heard." You know what I'm saying? And then he like, well, you was negotiating without my agent there. So that was that back and forth. And now it's like he wants this 42 million a year that Miles Garrett is getting. He want to edge
Jeez.
Miles Garrett now. And that's ridiculous. Come on
I
now.
mean,
Well,
you
hold
already got
on.
a.
Hold on. How's that ridiculous if you said you're going to make him the highest paid non quarterback?
Well, no, not the highest paid, the biggest guarantee. See, it's a difference. It's a little play on
Biggest
word.
guarantee.
Yes, the biggest
Man,
guaranteed amount.
how old is Micah Parsons?
He's in
Like
the 20s.
25, 24. He's young.
Might be older than that.
He
No, he
gonna
only been in the
play him.
league 3 years, four
He
years.
ain't guaranteed to pay him for the season start. He took Emmett, what, 2, 3 weeks into the season? That year I think y'all was like 0-2, 0-3 or whatever, you know what I mean?
And
Before
0 and
y'all
2.
come on.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
it's possible,
26.
he see how y'all look without him.
I don't think he'll do. If you notice, he hasn't done that since then. That hasn't happened with any superstar since then. I mean, he learned his lesson. You don't go in there and go 0 and 2 and then decide to bring the guy back. And now it's gonna cost you even more because they can say, "Oh no, I want more money now."
Michael
So
Parsons he's 26. He's in his
26.
fifth year.
Mm-hmm.
So this is
Yeah,
his
this
prime.
is yeah.
Yeah. Pay the man. Pay the man. You got the highest paid quarterback. Now have the
He's
highest
going.
paid defensive player. Pay
He's
the man.
he's going. He's going to get paid. The season ain't started yet. I'm telling you, he's going to get paid. He's going to be playing with Dallas. They're going to finagle the numbers. And he going to end up getting what he wants because that's what everybody do. They
Mm.
get Jerry in the corner and Jerry give up. Give
Yeah.
him what he wants.
Jerry just like making good TV.
He
Like
just
making
want to try.
yeah.
If he can, he want to try to get you in for lower. But
He won't. He
play
won't.
always end up winning with Jerry.
Yeah. All right. Let's go
Yeah.
to making our predictions. All right. I'll go first. I'll lead the experts. You guys experts on this division. I'll let y'all go after me. All right. Y'all can laugh at my picks. Y'all can tell me where I'm wrong.
I'm
Whatever. I
definitely
don't
gonna
care.
laugh at your picks. I'm pretty sure.
Well, no.
Consider you had the Giants beating us for the last 2 years in the initial game. You know.
Well, I mean, well,
So,
I'm listening to you. I've listened to you for the past 2, 3 seasons, and you told me there's never been a repeat division winner here.
in
So I'm
20 years.
taking that into account when I make this pick. All right. So I'm gonna start from the bottom here. You know who I got at the bottom. I got the
Nah.
Giants. I got the
Go for
Giants
it.
at the bottom. I'm sorry. I don't care if they got Russell Wilson, Dangerous Russ. They got Jameis Winston on this team. Yeah, you know how I feel about him and the
He's not
mess
gonna
he's gonna create.
play.
I
He's
don't
not
care
gonna
if he don't
play.
play. He's an attention grabber, and I'm telling you, he gonna be the camera's gonna be in his face. The fans are gonna be calling for him. It's gonna be a mess. I saw it in New Orleans. It's gonna happen in New York. I'm telling you, like, he's already on social media eating W's, with with the rookie quarterback.
Yeah, but
I mean,
that's
come
probably
on,
I
his
was on the
man.
last W.
sideline.
That's probably his last one.
That's his last.
That's his last W, dog. He had to
Well,
He's not gonna
remember
play
the
no
tape.
more.
I'm telling you now, he only gonna get 4 Ws this season because I got the Giants going 4-13. This is gonna be a horrible season for him. I think it's just a mess, a bunch of bad personalities, and I think what's the head coach's name? Um,
Debo.
Dabo. Yeah, I think this is Dabo's last season with the Giants. This is a mess.
It
I don't
is.
see it.
They have made so many mistakes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and they were on TV doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't let Saquon Barkley go and then he go do what he did. And they
Right.
got you on camera doing it.
Yep. And you let
Right.
him go in the division. What?
That's unforgivable.
At least sign and
Unforgivable.
trade. Bare
That
minimum sign and trade. Come on.
that's
And you
like
gave
that's
Daniel
like
Jones the bag.
right.
What?
But it's like letting Barry Sanders go from the Lions and sending them all to the 49ers with Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. That's what they did to me. And it's like, yo, how could you do that? So unforgivable by the Giants. I got them finished last in this division. This to me, this is gonna be like the curse of the Gambino. When what was it, the Red Sox let Babe Ruth go to the Yankees and when it didn't win a championship for 100 years or whatever it was. So I think the Giants are gonna be cursed. Anyway, third in this division, I got the Commanders. I got the Commanders coming in third at 8-9. Look, every rookie quarterback, that sophomore year is tough. That sophomore year is hard on them. You know what I mean? And I think that's going to happen for the Commanders. I mean, the Commanders was feeling real high last season after going to the NFC Championship game, and then they got smacked by the Eagles. And I think they're going to go into this season, and it's going to be rough. So I got them winning 8-9 games. Commanders coming in third. I know C-Dam's going to tell me I'm all crazy. I'm wrong. That's fine. I'll wait to hear that. All right. Now, keeping what Dell said, there's never been a repeat division winner here.
What? You
So
listening?
I'm listening. I'm listening. Never been a repeat division winner in what, like 10 years or whatever it is,
20,
something
20,
ridiculous.
20
20
years.
years. All right.
Yeah, 2006.
And plus, have you looked at the Eagles schedule? Yo, it's crazy. It's just brutal. I mean, their first like 5 games, they got the Cowboys, Chiefs,
All
no, this is
playoff
the
teams.
Rams. Yeah, they got all kind of teams coming up. They got
Yeah,
a
all
tough
playoff
schedule.
teams.
Yeah,
Hmm. I
yeah,
think five of their first six is all playoff teams.
yeah, because they got the Broncos, Bucks, Rams, Chiefs, Cowboys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then they
all
get a
them
bit of a
playoff
break
teams.
with the Giants coming up like in 2 times in 3 weeks. And then
Yeah,
after that, you got the Lions, uh, Packers, Cowboys, Bears thrown in there, then Chargers. Got a tough schedule.
yeah, man. That is a lot of playoff teams.
Yes.
That's a lot of
Yes.
playoff teams. Let me see. So first you gotta
Don't forget
first
about the Bills. They got the Bills on their schedule too.
right. So it's a non-playoff team, then playoff team, playoff team, playoff team, playoff team, non-playoff team. Then playoff team, playoff team, playoff team, playoff team, non-playoff team, non-playoff team, playoff team, playoff team, jeez, playoff team, playoff team, playoff team. Good Lord. Yeah,
Brutal
that's
schedule.
yeah, that's that end is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And
a
and just to give some context to, what's happening is, right, this division, the NFC East is playing the AFC West, the NFC North, and the 17th game is against a team from the AFC North. So that is why the Eagles are playing the Bills, right? And then the Cowboys are playing what? The Dolphins or the Jets or somebody. I think it's
yeah, I
the
think it's
Jets.
Jets.
It's the
Yeah.
Jets.
Mhm.
So you're getting the easier team
Yep.
from that division. So that's how it
Yeah.
works out. And that's how I got the Cowboys finishing 1 game ahead of the Eagles. The Eagles will end 10-7. Cowboys will be 11-6. And it's just based purely on schedule and how things shaped out from last season. So there it is. Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, Giants.
Wow.
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 Okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm shocked. I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever, since the show started, I don't think I've ever heard you
yeah.
predict the
I mean,
Cowboys are
I
going
don't
to
know if
win
you're
the
doing it for
division.
TV or what, but
Every
And,
time I ever said the Cowboys had a chance of winning the division, it's like, oh, come on, oh, come on,
you try to.
come on.
and,
It's the voice of
and,
reason. Come on, man.
I,
Every
and I
time.
did it. I did it
Shit,
just for you and just to jinx them, just so
Hey,
their asses won't.
hey,
crazy.
hey, you gotta have a hot take. I mean, and that's one. That's a hot ass take.
That's a hot take for sure. Especially
Well,
coming from you. That's what make it hot. That's what make it on fire. Coming from you.
well, you know what? Speaking of hot takes, let Dame go next because I'm sure I'm gonna get a hot take from here.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
I mean, it's easy to start at the bottom. The Giants, obviously, at the bottom. I've never been a Russell Wilson fan. Um, he's trash, man. He's been on three teams in the last what 2 years, two, 3 years. He's been on three different teams. Nobody wants him to come back. You know, no head coach wants him to come back for the next year. Obviously they drafted Jackson Dart, so I think they plan to play him, and I think the first chance they get, they will play him, but it won't make a difference. Giants will be 4-13 or whatever it
13.
is. Um, Next, man. I would love to say the Eagles here because I think there
Mm-hmm.
is a path for the Eagles to wind up third. But I don't think it'll happen. I have to say the Cowboys here.
Oh.
You know, they're just not a fundamentally sound team. They're going to try to obviously we're getting Pickens. They're going to try to throw the ball like you said earlier. Dak's making all the money, and they're just putting more into the passing game. So evidently they don't really care too much about the running back game. I think they did sign Javonte Williams and maybe drafted somebody, but those guys are going to throw the ball, and I don't think that's going to be a recipe for them to be successful. Um, you got that quarterback Milton there too, so that should be interesting to see if he gets to play. But I don't know that they'll be that terrible, but it's definitely a path for them to be that terrible. Um, you know, second, since I'm on the broadcast,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to put the Eagles there.
Oh boy.
I got a lot. I only the problem with the Eagles is there's only a few paths for them to be bad, right? But you know, I've talked about this before, but the game last year when they were playing the Rams in the playoffs, like the Rams were so close to really putting them away. Um, I think they have a lot of inside turmoil. I think that team can easily rip itself apart from inside out. Some of the leaders aren't there anymore. Some of the guys who might have kept an AJ Brown in check or, diffuse some things. Those guys like Kelsey, those guys aren't there. So I think you can see them eat each other inside out. Obviously, at what point in the season would it happen? Like I said, I thought it could happen last year in the playoffs, but the Rams fumbled the ball twice, and the Eagles won the game, and they went on to the next round of playoffs. So that was that. But they had a couple times. I mean, I think we've seen things with AJ Brown reading books on the bench, and we know AJ Brown's a bit of a diva, so he could definitely try to rip that team apart. Jalen Hurts a little quiet. I don't think he's a very good passer, but he's a great runner. He fits the offense. But anyway, I'll take them second. I'll take my Commanders first. All right, so there you go. I called them the
What's the record?
Commanders.
I ain't hear no records on them last two. What's
The
the
record for
record?
the Eagles,
Yeah.
man, give them 11-6.
11-6. So whoa. How many games the Commanders going to win the division?
I mean, I think you have to win, 12, 13, 14 games to win the division. So yeah, Commanders. Crazy thing about this is, it's weird this year. I don't know if you guys looked at the schedule. The very end of the schedule, the last three games for the Commanders, two of them are against the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to get to week, what is that, 16, 17, and 18, I think?
Mm-hmm.
And, if it's a deal where both teams are in it, it's going to be very interesting. If one team or the other is out of it, if Eagles have already imploded and they're out of it, I mean, who knows who you'll be playing at the end of the season,
Your last three games: Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles.
Hey,
Yeah, that's gonna be
hey,
the key right there. That's gonna be a very important set of game.
hey, and when you got JD5, you can laugh about that, baby.
Okay. All right. I mean, I agree. I think that the start of the season, they might look good because they got the Giants, Packers, Raiders, Falcons. That's their first 4 games. So they could easily be 3-1 right there. So things would be looking high.
They play the
But
Packers in Green Bay.
they play the Packers in Green Bay.
Okay.
But
That's gonna
which
be
is fine.
fun.
You're playing them in September, not in
Yep.
December or January.
Yep.
So
True.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I knew you was gonna have a hot take telling me the Commanders are gonna win the division. I
The
knew
good
Yeah,
it.
old Homer
get
pick.
back.
All right,
That's
The
not
good
Dale.
a
old,
hot take.
the good old Homer pick. What else is
Mhm.
new from our guest? I guess I always got that. When we get Melvin on, he gonna say Seattle gonna win the
Oh
Super
yeah.
Bowl.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's what we expect from
Absolutely.
our guest. That happened. All right, all right. It's time for what the real thing's gonna happen for the Cleo picks of the century on here. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not going back to my normal 12 games for the Cowboys, which I predicted 3 years in a row. By the way, I ain't gonna say nothing though. We're going to go with the bottom of the division. That's going to be the Giants, but that's going to be an improved Giants. You watch what I say. That's going to be an improved Giants. I know they got a tough schedule, but they're not going to get blown out of these games like you think they are. It's going to be an improved Dallas. Remember, their first round pick was Abdul Carter from Penn State. You know what I'm saying? They already picked up Burns. Real good linebacker from Carolina.
Okay.
That defense slowly, quietly as clap, became very, very good. They were already good. They just couldn't stay off the field.
Mhm.
But with these players that are add on, Jackson Dart. I mean, I wasn't I wasn't big on the pick, right? They picked him up in the late in the first round, right, like 25th, right? But I wasn't all that about the pick until I saw him in preseason. He actually looked pretty comfortable back then. Looked pretty comfortable. And he's coming from Lane Kiffin. He came from Ole Miss, right? And that's
Yes.
Ole Miss guy, right? So
Yep.
he's coming from a pro style offense. Those Ole Miss quarterback coming from that Lane Kiffin. That style of offense. You're gonna have that style. You're gonna have a pro style offense. So he's used to the pro style of play, as far as reading defenses.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah,
watch
because
out for him. Watch out
he's
for
not
him.
used to taking the ball under center. Everything
I
is
used to take the
shotgun
ball
when
in the
you.
center. No.
Yeah,
A lot
that's
of
the adjustment.
shotgun,
Yep.
whole bunch of shotgun. But then what I think is real interesting, and ain't a whole lot of people talk about. I hear people sometimes here and there on the news, right? They ain't talking about that running backfield. They're not going to have to throw the ball a whole lot, even though you got Neighbors, who's a top notch. He's right now a top notch, top five receiver in the league. Right now, he's a top
Mhm.
five receiver.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, even on that team with bums throwing the ball. Now you got a solid Russell Wilson throwing the ball.
There's your
He
hot take.
He's going to. He's a top. There you go. That's the top. I'm giving credit to this bum team. I don't like the Giants, but hey, neighbors, it's no doubt that he's a top receiver. There's no
He's a good
doubt.
receiver. Yeah, he's a good up and coming receiver. I
So
wouldn't.
you
Let's not
telling
get
me
carried
I
away.
can't name 5 receivers better than neighbors? Are you sure?
Not
Right.
clearly. No, I don't think you clearly
I,
could.
I I question that as
What's,
well. I
shoot,
mean,
shoot,
top
shoot, shoot,
five.
top, give me five right now, off the top of your head.
Well, you definitely going to take
Okay.
Chase and Jefferson.
Yep, that's
Yep.
two right there.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Hmm.
Can we take college guys? Because I think there's college
No,
guys
no,
better
no,
than
no.
him.
You can't say college guys, but no, there's no college guy better than him right now. But go ahead. I know you're gonna say Smith from Ohio State, but no, I don't think so. Not yet.
All
But
right,
who else?
so you think he's
Give me,
better
give
than
me, give me.
CeeDee Lamb?
I
Oh,
think CeeDee
oh,
Lamb is
oh,
slightly
oh,
is
oh,
better than him.
oh, 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 oh.
CeeDee Lamb's better than him because CeeDee Lamb has led the league in receptions.
All right,
You
so we got 3.
That's
you
three. Okay.
you think he's better than Puka Nakua?
I think he might be better than Puka Nacua. He's not in a better offense, but I think he might be better than Puka Nacua.
Oh man, I think you're crazy.
No,
Is he
Puka.
better than Tyreek Hill? Even though Tyreek Hill getting some bad pub lately, you rather have him than Tyreek Hill for one season right now?
For one drive,
one season.
For one season. I mean, it's
You
debatable.
gotta
I'll say you could edge Tyreek Hill over him.
if you was
can edge
playing
over him.
Madden and you had picking your team for one season,
Yeah, you're
you
gonna
going
want the
with
99 speed guy in Madden, though. You're gonna want the 99 speed guy in
going with
Madden.
the 99, 99, 99.
Yeah.
Well,
And
it
the
ain't
six.
99 across the board. His neighbor's hands is better than Tariq Hill. Yeah, yeah, they're better. He catches like this.
So that's 4.
All his catches are like this with his hands in front, straight to the ball, no body. Tariq is a little bit body catching sometimes.
Okay, and DK Metcalf.
Oh no, he's better than DK Metcalf.
St.
I'm taking
Brown.
him.
Wow.
I'm taking him 100% over
St.
DK.
Brown, AJ Brown, Devontae Adams. He better than all them too?
Right now, yes, all those.
He better than
Right
a Roman St. Brown?
Yeah, he's better than Roman St. Brown. Roman St. Brown is tiny.
Hey.
Roman St. Brown is
Okay.
tiny. Okay, he's very, very tiny. And he's in the offense that caters to him right now. He
better than
Roman St.
Devontae
Brown,
Adams?
well, now, yeah, Devontae Adams at the end of his career. He's at the end. I ain't saying his career is better than Devontae. Devontae Adams' career better, but as a player right now, you're gonna take him over Devontae Adams on his way
I can't
out?
believe you say you'll take him over Puka Nacua.
You take him over AJ Brown too?
AJ Brown, yeah, I'll take him over AJ Brown. He's a more
Jared
complete receiver than AJ Brown.
Nico Collins, you taking him over all them dudes?
Nico Collins, come on now you stretching it. You stretching it down.
Nico was a
Collins,
baller last year. He had a great year.
he can't stay healthy though.
Okay.
Best ability is availability.
I just know he helped me daily.
Y'all have not clearly found 5 receivers better than him.
Oh, I named 5. We already named 5.
No,
I mean,
you didn't. You asked me.
opinion.
You asked me a whole bunch of questions. You didn't say they were distinguishedly better.
Oh, I said Puka Nacua is better. That's the 5th one right there.
That's 4.
No, that's 5. We named 5.
That's 5.
No, that's 4.
Jefferson, Lamb, Chase, Tyreek Hill, Nacua. It's 5.
Okay, Tyreek Hill. I forgot about Tyreek Hill. Okay, that's
and
5.
all of the other guys are right there. Even if
that's barely. That's bare. Like, as far as him being Puka Nacua being better than him, that's very, very skeptical. That's sketchy.
How's
right
that
there.
skeptical? The guy broke the record for receptions by a rookie.
Yeah, by a rookie. Yeah. But he's in a much better offense, though. It's different. And he had Cooper Kupp there the whole time. What you call is the number 1. Puka Nacua was the number 2.
Cooper Kupp was injured. It was only Puka Nacua out there.
There was not only no Puka Nacua out there. He was injured, but he was there for most of the time. Most of the time, Cooper Kupp was there.
All right, man.
Okay.
Finish your picks, man.
But the point is, he was not the number 1. He wasn't the number 1 option that everybody's
totally
playing.
derailed everything with this top 5 thing, man.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying that he's the top 5. Look, when you see him this year, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to this table.
Oh yeah, let's come back to this table.
We're gonna come back to this.
Yeah.
You remember just like I was telling you about the 12 games with Cowboys, and y'all fighting y'all just like I'm fighting you now. Start scrapping and fighting y'all, trying to tell y'all. Okay, I'm telling you right now, this dude is a top 5 receiver. Watch.
With Russell Wilson at quarterback. Gotcha.
Especially with Russell Wilson at quarterback.
Okay.
That solidified their quarterback. Now they got one that ain't terrible. I mean, he ain't top notch, but he ain't terrible neither. He's gonna produce. Watch. If he produced with all them other bums they had with Danny DeVito, and I can't even remember who the other quarterbacks were.
Daniel Jones.
With them, Daniel Jones, yep, part of him too. If he produced with all them, he's gonna really produce with Russell Wilson and them 3 running backs. That's where I was really getting to. The 3 running backs.
Okay. All right.
You got Singletary, you got Scatterboo, you got Tracy. That might be one of the 3 best. Like if you put all 3 together, that might be the best backfield in the league. Maybe 3 down. I'm gonna talk about going to the 3rd one because I know that the Lions got the best too. Got the best tandem. That's hands down. They got the best tandem. But if you go down to the 3rd one though, we don't know who that is. Okay. This one, we're gonna know who the 3rd guy is. He's still gonna be used. They're gonna use all 3 of them running backs. Okay. So, and that's why I said they're gonna be tougher than people think. The defense is there. Their offense is switch and improve. Watch out for the Giants. What I tell you about the Giants? They're not gonna get blown out like people think they are.
So how many games they're gonna win?
Oh, they're gonna win 6 or 7 games. See, I got them at 6 or 7 games.
So
But
six
that's
and
because of
11.
the schedule. It's because of the schedule.
The schedule is
Right?
brutal.
Now that what helps them is to help them at all, they're playing the fourth place schedule.
Mhm.
You improve. You won 3 games last year and you was absolutely horrible. Right? You get better, you play the fourth place schedule, you can win 3 more games. That's not out of the question. So I got them 6 and 11. Third place, and it's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. And they ain't saying they're gonna be bad or nothing, but it's gonna be the Commanders. Commanders gotta reel them back a little bit. Gotta reel them
Mhm.
back. Reel
Mhm.
them back a little bit. Yeah, they were Cinderella. They were darlings last year. You know, nobody really. I believed in Jaden. I knew Jaden. I knew Jaden was gonna be Jaden. I had
Oh
him on my
yeah.
fantasy team. I knew
Yeah.
it. I
Me
knew it
too.
too. Wrote him to a Super Bowl in the fantasy joint.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew that dude was gonna be good. I hated when Commanders got him. All right, but you got tape on him now. You got
Right.
tape on him, and if you look at Jaden's game, I ain't wishing nothing bad on him. Don't want to see him get hurt, but he plays a dangerous game.
Mhm.
He runs around as quarterback and he does not slide. Okay, he has to slide. We said this about RG3 10 years ago, 12, was it 13, 14 years ago with RG3? Same thing. He could not slide. For some reason, he just could not slide. Jaden better learn how to slide. He getting too comfortable just taking off. He ain't big. He's slight. He's pretty slight. And if you remember, he got banged up a couple times last year. He didn't go through the whole season unscathed, even though they had a great record. He didn't go through unscathed, including the last game of the year when he played the Cowboys and the Cowboys had their JV squad out there and they banged him up. They said, okay, no, no, no. Come out the game. And
Why does it feel like I'm watching Fox News right now?
Yeah.
Jesus. Are you kidding me?
yeah,
No,
dog.
opinion.
Yeah,
Oh
dog.
my
We did. We banged him up
Talk
last
about
year.
his
Y'all
wish
tried to
list.
play. Y'all played him last year when y'all ain't had nothing to play for. Y'all had all your starters out there trying to say so you can say you didn't want to get swept by the Cowboys because the Cowboys already went there and did their thing. They already did their due diligence in NFC East, in Texas Stadium East. Okay, we already went there and did that with Cooper Rush, but y'all didn't want to get swept by the Cowboys, so y'all played y'all starters.
Yep.
Okay, and we banged him up. We it ain't gonna curse on voice of reason, but we effed him up. Okay,
Yeah. And then
he,
you went fishing. And then
we
you
brought
went
that dude some
fishing.
pain, and they
You
said,
went
"Hey
home and you
man,
watched
come
us
on."
play in the playoffs and go to Detroit and kick somebody's ass, kick a Super Bowl favorite ass. That's what
And then waste everybody's time in the next joint and get a 50 burger put on you. What?
I
What you
mean,
doing?
Saquon
You just
Barkley took
wasting
the first
everybody's
one,
time.
50 yards for a touchdown. I mean, it was Saquon's year.
Wasting
Eagles just
everybody's
happened to
time.
get caught up in it.
Well, one thing I gotta say, I don't think they're gonna be getting any. The ball's not gonna bounce their way this season, like the Hail Mary and all the other
Oh
stuff that they were
man.
getting away with.
Oh, they had
I
so
don't think
much
that's gonna
luck on
happen.
their side. They had so much luck on their side last year. Oh my God. If they had beat us that game that they beat us, oh my God. I mean, did we beat them in Washington? Oh my God. I mean, it
Now,
was just all kind of luck stuff happening in that
right, all
game.
kind of like, and look, that's not a slight
Well,
at the
well,
Commanders.
well,
I'm just
hold on.
saying
So
it's gonna
y'all
be tough
did,
going to the second season.
you guys did what you always do, which is choke. Okay. So y'all was up on us a bunch of points in that game. And the truth is, you know who got lucky? The Cowboys got lucky. That's who got lucky.
Well,
Don't
how
you
we get lucky? We was up a bunch of points. How's that luck?
don't you remember Scary Terry catching that touchdown pass and bringing
Yeah,
us to
that's the
within
luck.
1 point, and then the stupid kicker went out there and missed the extra point? That game was
That
going
was
to
the
overtime, and y'all was going to take a L.
but you don't get that. You don't get it though, Dang. That
I don't
was
get
the
what
luck. That
that
was
he
the
missed.
luck.
Did he miss the extra
Did you throw
point?
a Hail Mary? You threw a Hail Mary on prevent defense and scored in one play. That was the luck.
That wasn't
Okay.
a Hail Mary. That
That
pass,
was a Hail Mary.
that
He
part, that
tossed it
pass
into triple coverage. He tossed the ball into triple coverage, and somehow my team said, "Hey, let's let him catch it, and we're gonna try to tackle him afterwards." And then let him run right by him. Okay. That's not gonna happen. You ain't never seen that no time at any other point in the year.
So he
That
was
was
in
wicked
triple
luck.
coverage, and we ran past some more people. How many people was
Yes,
over there?
but you could do it once though, Dame. That's what makes it luck. You
And
only
he
did
caught
it
that
once
pass on the sideline, bro.
on the
And he
sideline in
took
triple
one
coverage.
man, and nobody else could catch him. That was not a Hail Mary.
It was a Hail Mary into triple coverage. That's all you had.
Oh,
You had no
so
other
now
choice.
we had two Hail Marys last year now, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. That was
Let's
the one
split
to
it
get you
down.
close. That was the
And
one to
we
get
gave
you
him two
close so you
Hail
could
Marys.
catch up because we was putting a 50 burger up on you. So that was to get you close. See, but it's not a choke if we win. See, we won that game. See, we didn't lose, we
You got
won.
lucky. You got lucky. We missed the extra point.
But that's not you shouldn't even been in that position. We was playing with our backup quarterback.
We
We
should
playing
have
with
been in
Cooper
that position,
Rush.
but
We
y'all
was playing
choked
with Cooper Rush. What are you talking about? We playing with Cooper Rush. That's it right there. There's no more luck at that point. It's Cooper Rush. Y'all play y'all start top five pick. You know what I'm saying? We
Oh
got Cooper
man.
Rush, our backup.
Oh man. I
And,
can't believe it.
and let's be clear. Over the last 10 years, I think we done beat you 8 times. Okay, 8 out of the 10 games we done played over the last 5 years. So, what are we talking about luck? At that point, it's not luck. We
Those are
won
facts.
80% of the games. We
Those
won
are
80%.
facts.
Yes,
That's
we won 80% of the
that's not in question. What is
games.
in question is how many times you'll win in the next 5 years. That's what's in question.
Ooh.
Okay, well, we're going to
Ooh.
see because guess what? We own the East. We own it. We own the East. We can't be
Ow.
nobody else, but we
Wow.
can beat y'all MFers in this damn division. That's for sure. Beat y'all MFers. All
So
right.
so I
Dak
take it
only
the
lost
Eagles.
8 games in 8 seasons. Okay, 8 seasons.
So,
He lost 8 games in the division.
okay,
Is that
so I think
division?
it's clear. You got the Eagles coming in second and the Cowboys coming in first.
Yeah, we got the Washington Commanders coming third at. They're gonna come in third at. I think they'll get 9 games. I think they're gonna go. That thing they're gonna go 9 games because you're playing the second place schedule. That was gonna be my next point. You're playing the second place schedule. You're not gonna be playing that third and fourth schedule y'all usually play. Y'all playing the third place schedule, and we play a tough division. Go look at y'all schedule. You want to talk about tough? Mm. Y'all joint is tough. Y'all gonna have a tough schedule this year. We don't have the toughest schedule because we're gonna be playing the third place in those same divisions, and the talent changes from that second to third
That's
dramatically.
only like two divisions. Everybody
Yeah,
else, y'all play the same teams.
yeah, but those divisions we're gonna be playing the third place team, but you're gonna be playing the teams that was competing for the championship in that division.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's a difference. That's a big difference. The 2 games gonna be a big difference, homie. All right, so
Yeah.
gonna have y'all
Yeah.
there. My man, what's his name? Jalen. Okay. I always, tell you about the injury bug with him. And don't forget, Dallas has won the division 2 of the last 4 years. Okay. Eagles ain't been just running amok in it like the Bills in the AFC East. Okay. The Eagles ain't just been running that division. And even in between there, the Commanders won one, I think like 5 years ago, something like that, four or
Right.
5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They snuck one in there. So
Right
we
with
don't we
Heineke,
don't
right?
we don't repeat. We're Heineke. They made the playoffs and won the division. We're Heineke.
With Heineke and a losing record.
Okay.
Yes, don't forget
Yes.
that.
No, losing record? Was that losing
Yeah,
record?
I think they had a losing record because I remember the Bucks had to go to
Oh
uh
yeah. I
Landover
think
to
I
play
remember
them.
that. Yeah, you're right.
Yes,
You're right. We was terrible. The whole division was terrible that
the
year.
whole division was terrible. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
That was
some
I think
teams
that
were
was
better. Not
you
the
said
whole
what?
division was terrible because somebody won the division. Hey,
Well, y'all
there,
was
there,
y'all won
you
it by
know,
default down
there,
there. Okay.
there
I
might have
think
been a
Dak was
lot of them.
hurt. I think Dak was Jalen Hurts even there? Jalen Hurts wasn't even there yet.
No,
Hey,
that was his first season.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, he
I
took over
mean,
for Wentz
That was 2019.
20.
I don't think Jalen Hurts was there yet. That
yeah,
was
It was
remember
the
it was
Super Bowl
that was
2020.
the
year.
year. That was the year we played him at the end of the season, and Jalen Hurts. They took him out the game.
They took him out the game.
They
Exactly.
didn't want to
Right.
win.
And the coach got fired. That was 2020. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was his rookie season.
That
Okay.
was his rookie season. He took over. Yes. They took him out of the game because they were winning. Yes, yes.
Man. Yeah, so I just think that I just think that he's been kind of getting past the injury bug, you know. He I mean they I don't even know how he got past only and sneakily. He didn't even throw the ball for 3,000 yards last year. Jalen Hurts. He didn't throw the ball for 3,000 yards. But you get the tush push, you use his legs, he gonna get about 10 tush push touchdowns and about 10 tush push first downs. Uh I think a lot of that's gonna come to the end. He's been like missing the injury bug. So I don't think he's gonna make the whole season healthy this year. I just don't. I think he's gonna have that tougher number one play schedule. He's gonna be pressed. He's gonna start running more, taking more chances, and he's gonna probably end up hurt, probably a knee injury. That's where they usually get hurt.
Wow.
So they're gonna be coming in second place. They're gonna have 10 wins because they're gonna kind of have some wins at the beginning, but then they're
Hmm.
gonna lose with their backup. And then people are gonna play up for them now too. Don't forget, they're the Super Bowl champions. So everybody's giving you your best game. Yeah. So I think they're gonna win 10 games, 10-6, and that leaves the Cowboys at 11-6. I said 10-6, 10-7 for the Eagles.
He can't get his first.
Cowboys 11-6 because we play in the third place schedule, which we don't normally play. We normally play the second place schedule. Now we playing the third place schedule. And I want to remind you that Dak has had his best seasons when he comes off of the injury. That following season, he had his best season in his career, both times. Let's make it 3. Let's make it number 3. Dallas wins the
And,
NFC East. And if y'all want to make some money, it's plus 600 right now on ESPN Bet. Go to ESPN Bet. You get plus 600 now.
It's plus 600 right now.
It's plus 600, which is a steal. You're not gonna find a two-time divisional champ over the last 4 years. That's plus 600. Go look in the whole thing. You're not gonna find it. This plus 600. You're just not.
hmm.
With
and
practically the same players.
and the Cowboys going to lose in the first round of the playoffs.
No, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do
I'm
that
just
to yourself.
saying.
It
We're
really
looking at
depends on who
history.
you play.
Let's look at history.
Well, what you mean? Let's look at history. History said recently we've been winning the first round of playoffs. Now what?
Did
Now
you
what?
lose to
What?
Did you lose to the Packers in the first round?
That wasn't the first round. That was the second
That
round.
was the second round. Okay.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yeah, second round. What? What now?
I thought it.
Damn.
I thought it was the first round. I thought that the Packers won the wild card game and then played y'all in Dallas.
Nah, that was the second round.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Dallas won the division. But it's gonna be close though. It's gonna be close. But I just think that the Hurts is not going between Washington raising their cachet now, and now people seeing a reason to like to get up to want to play them because they playing, the high flying Jalen Daniels. You know what I'm saying? They playing them now. They know about them. They got some tape on them. They want to stop them. They ain't gonna sneak them on everybody like they did last year. They kind of snuck on up on people last year. That ain't happening this year. No sneaky.
Yeah.
Man, the hate is real. Hey, that's how you know you're doing something right, baby. They don't hate them like that unless you're doing
No,
something
you
right.
did.
You feel me?
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all props. Y'all definitely first of all getting Snyder out of there. I wish we could do the same thing with
Give them
Jerry.
props, and now you unleashing all your hate. Go ahead.
Hey, I called it like it is. I remember us sitting in the thing, and I told you we was gonna beat y'all when we went down
No,
there.
it's not.
I said
It's not
you
like
sitting there
that.
talking to some random Redskin fan, talking about, oh yeah, well we sweeping them, pointing to me, talking about we sweeping them. I said, what? Hold on. You don't think we come
What
there
am I
and beat
supposed to
y'all
say?
ass with Cooper Rush?
What am
What?
I supposed to say?
I mean, you wasn't on Voice of Reason at the time, okay? So
Yes,
I get it.
yes,
You was out in
but
public.
I
You
was
wasn't on
paying
Voice of
attention.
Reason at the time. I
When you
get it.
start playing, I'm gonna say we're gonna sweep these fools.
But the blasphemy of a team that owns you, you saying that it made me. I had to jump up out my chair
As
real
soon as
quick.
you touch that.
I had to jump up out my chair real quick. As soon as I heard you say it, I said, "What? You sweep who? You ain't sweeping us."
I mean, if I'd have saw Cooper Rush as your quarterback, I would have said the same thing too.
But hey, I know it don't matter who we got. We gonna play up for them. We just are. We just gonna play up for them.
Mm.
No matter who we got.
I hear you. I hear you. All right. Well, the picks are in. So,
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded. We'll see how this turns out. All right, let's wrap this thing up, fellas. Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Holla.